Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about what we got going on here. We got a little farm road here that just starts off down here in the bottom of the valley, the holler, whatever you want to call it, down along the creek. And the road comes up through these cedars, and it comes on up into this field. And then on the very back of the field, it keeps going through some cedars and up into some forest, and eventually gets to a point where it's just not really drivable even in a UTV. But it's still there, and the animals are using that, the predators are using that as a travel way through the forest into this field. This field was cleared about 1.5 years ago. So the outside of it is just covered in all kinds of brush and stuff like that where they dozed it out. They got a fresh pond in the top up there. And I've caught 2 coyotes on the very back of that, 2 or maybe 3, in the very, very back of that field. Where it goes into the cedars and on up into the forest. Right, I got a couple traps right where the farm road goes into the forest. So they come down this little road and they continue to go right on down this little road down to the bottom. And this morning this female traveled this little road and got caught here. And this is this remake of the set that we just caught her in. As you can see, she tore it up pretty good here. We had like some grass backing. It was growing here, some buffalo grass, sage grass, whatever you want to call it. She destroyed that. So we added a little piece of wood there that was here, but it's all freshly made. And as you can see, all we did to try to guide her was we put some dirt clods around the dirt hole, and we sifted it all nice back out. I've got some dry dirt in the bottom, a little bit of peat moss around the jaws and stuff just to keep it from freezing up at night. It's not super cold right now, but it's getting down into the low 20s at night, up into the 40s in the day with the sun out. So the ground's not frozen really, but so that's the remake of that. Also on the other side of this little road, there's the little female. She's a nice one, nice light colored, a little red and a little white. Also have a set on the other side of the road here. Dirt hole, using a little rock as a background. It's kind of naturally guided in with some little cedars that are sprouting up. And as you can see, I've got a little coyote scat, and I pushed some feathers down in this dirt hole just to give it something to look at. We can do that here in Missouri. So it's always good to try to do that, just to give it a little bit of something different, a little bit of different attractant. So these are good areas where the predators are traveling, and this morning paid off.